Okay, today we're going to show you how to make the best scrambled eggs. And it all starts with farm fresh, really farm fresh eggs. That's the first step. The second step is getting them scrambled. I like to eat about 3 or 4 eggs myself. Usually 2 eggs per person, maybe 3 eggs per person. It's a little much, but we're going to put some American cheese and also ham in the eggs. Let's get a bowl that's going to handle the eggs. Scene one real fast. There's a good bowl. Alright, so I'm eating by myself, so I'm just going to go ahead and do 4. Wash them up. Alright, now I like to scramble with a fork. Get some scrambled better. Just want to scramble them. You don't always have to make the noise, but it helps. Alright, looks good to me. Let's get us a little cutting board. How about 2 pieces of cheese, 1 per 2 eggs? How about 2 pieces of ham, 1 per 2 eggs? How about that knife will do. The cheese, we can just fold it in quarters, and then I'll fold it the rest in a minute. The ham, I want to go ahead and cut a couple times, then we can further it when we're cooking. It's a little easier to go ahead and have it cut. Okay, so we're ready. That's it. In my eggs, it's just ham and cheese. You can cook eggs with just ham, you can cook eggs with just cheese, or both ham and cheese. You can put jalapenos, you can put all kinds of stuff in scrambled eggs. I like the plain and simple, little salt and pepper, that's it. I like to use butter. You can use ham, you can use all kinds of things so that it doesn't stick to the pan as good. I like to use butter. I think it adds a little flavor to the eggs. But Pam works just as good. Pam works in a pinch. Now, I'm not talking about my sister. I'm talking about this stuff. As soon as it gets melted. Okay, it's almost melted. Maybe turn it down just a little bit. It's better to start off slow than fast. You want a little time in between. You want to get you out a spatula. Maybe one with a little bit of a flat surface. You can do it also with a forked, not with a fork, but with a forked spatula or that kind of thing, because all All you're wanting to do is replace the eggs on the hot surface. So the butter's good. We're going to go ahead and pour this in there. Good. Now, while it's fresh and it's not burning hot, it's a good time to add the cheese. Now you can break the cheese again rather than put them in. Take two at a time, then break each one in half. Don't sweat it too much, just cover. Try to put each one in a different place. Fold it in half, then fold it in half again. One, the other, the next one. Just keep going until you run out of cheese. Remember the flame or the oven is down a little bit, so we're not under so much pressure to perform here. And the time, we have time, because sometimes you put the burner too much. Now the ham. Same thing with the ham. You can break it apart, separate the pieces, just cover. The purpose is you want it to be mixed up good so that you have ham and cheese in every bite. And once you learn how to do it, it's very simple, very easy, and you can experiment. We put pepperoni in the eggs one time. It was very good. I was very surprised. When you have chickens, you learn how to do things with eggs. Because if you get good at keeping chickens, then you're going to have a lot of eggs. It's almost time that we need to start. Those were some pretty big pieces of ham. But that's okay. Ham is good. So you can tell they're getting started, but you don't hear any sizzling because I don't have the burner up too much. So again, I've got time. I'm not under pressure. It's not critical. That's the one thing that you can do with eggs is put the burner on too high so that you don't have any time to put anything in them, to react, to do anything. So this way you're just letting them cook, and you just want to keep replacing the wet eggs with the already cooked dry eggs, and continue. If you turn the heat up, it'll go faster. So depending on your skill level and your time allotment, because you can cook them faster. Now it might be time to add some salt and pepper. Just a little bit. In the past, we've added Everglade seasoning, Tabasco sauce right to the eggs. Sometimes if you have people with you, you want to kind of hold off on stuff like that, and you can add Tabasco and Louisiana hot sauce to your individual serving rather than the whole thing, because everybody doesn't like hot sauce. But a little bit is very good on the eggs. Okay, I'm pretty much under control now. I could probably turn the heat up. Again, you just want to keep turning. You'll know when they're cooked because you don't have any real wet eggs. They're dry. That's another thing that happens when you turn the heat up too much, is you get them too dry. You want to get them right at that point to where they're finished, but they're not dry. Then they taste real good and real moist. I learned how to make scrambled eggs when I was about 6 years old, so it's definitely a good way to introduce kids to cooking. I think they're just about done. They look good. They're not too dry. Not too much cheese. Just right. I'm going to turn the burner off. Okay, the eggs are finished. I like my eggs on a little bit of bread, some mayonnaise. Kind of rounds it out for dinner. Make a sandwich. Finish it out with a fork. Beautiful. That's good.